Kevin Ramey in that 11M. He didn't have a ride for this thing, so he begged around, finally got one in the 11M, sitting on that pole position. Here we go. Green flag out. Two, three wide. Over in turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. Kevin Ramey out in front. Moving to the outside, the number 12.
Number 12, Tia Tyler Drucke out of Eagle, Nebraska. Little scoreboard problem, so we'll be trying to keep you up. Out front's the 11M of Kevin Ramey. Second is the 12T of Tyler Drucke out of Eagle, Nebraska. Then third. Oh, you got a race for fourth there. They got together there. The third's the 45. B of Casey. Yeah, there you go. Looking at that.
Kevin Ramey continues to lead in that 11M. The 12T of Tyler Drucke running in second spot. Casey Burkham in that 45B continues to run in third. Fourth, the 5X of Jason Martin. White flag out, white flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 11M of Kevin Ramey. Checkered flag, your winner, the 11M of Kevin Ramey. There's your winner. Give him a hand. The 11M of Kevin Ramey. Second spot going to the 12T. That'll be Tyler Drucke out of Nebraska. Third, the 45B of Casey Burkham. Fourth, the 5X, also out of Nebraska. That's going to be Jason Martin. That's the way they finish. Heat race number 1.
All right, they're coming 2-3. We'll wait. Bunching up really good. All right, it's green. Wes likes it. It's green flags waving. We're going racing on the outside, going into the turn. Oh, it's Graham on the inside holding. I thought the 45K and Johnson was going to get underneath him there out to the outside. Not happening. Oh, and we got one going and going and going in turn 4. Red flag, red flag. I'm trying to get my binoculars out right now to see who. Larry Neighbors and the 29N out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Yeah, that was a very wild flip. All right, the green's out. Wes Goodwin throwing the rag at him. It's time to go racing. Chip Graham dives in there on the bottom end. You got the 45K of Kyler Johnson right on his rear bumper, and the 11, what is that? The 11 of Zach Blurton moved around the outside to take over that third position as they come across the line. It's Graham, Johnson, Blurton, McMacken. Looks like Sunquist. Yeah. All right, a little tidbit for that guy running in second place. He's, 70 years old? 17 years old. Oh, I thought you said 70. 17 years old. Okay, that's not quite as unusual. All right, as they came through, it's Graham, Johnson, Blurton, McMacken, Sundquist. And, oh, that's Jaden Brown out there. Yes, it is. Jaden Brown, a local boy. Races a lot of non-wing stuff with it. They're coming through. Looks like Chip Graham has moved out to about a 5-car length lead over the 45K of Kyler Johnson. They're spread out about 10 car lengths in between the top 3 spaces, and it spreads back a little more. 2 laps left in this second heat of the Texas 305 Race Saver Nationals. He'll be looking, Chip Graham will be looking at the white flag this time around. He just got one more time. All right, it's down the back straightaway. Into turn 3, which is downhill. Into turn 4, looking at the checkered flag, it's the 5-car of Chip Graham out of Louisville, Texas. Second to the 45K of Johnson. Third to the 11 of Zach Blurton. Fourth to the 41 of McMacken. Fifth to the 7 of Sundquist. And that's all. I'm going to get it right now. You got the 00 of Jaden Brown back there. And I'm not sure who that other one was at the back. Can't tell. I have trouble reading these numbers when they're way across the track.
We've got not a lot of new paint jobs this year.
Yeah.
Paint schemes. Some look the same, some don't.
That was the 21B of Justin Bates coming up on the rear there. And third heat coming up. I'm going to hand it back over to Pete Hronis.
Side by side. Here we go. Throttles up. Green flag. Brett Becker in that 2B having some problems getting started. But Martin Edwards in that 45 shot out of a cannon coming off turn number 4. He leads them down the front straightaway. Brett Becker in the 2B runs in second. Joseph Casper side by side for that third spot. Falls back to fourth. Running in third, J.T. Kelly in that 33K out of Oklahoma City. Fourth, the number 2, that'll be Colby Stubblefield. Martin Edwards way out in front in the 45. Second spot still belongs to the 2B of Brett Becker. Third, the 33K, J.T. Kelly out of Oklahoma City. Down to the inside. Up to second. The 33K. Here comes Colby Stubblefield up to third, the 2B falling to fourth, maybe even fifth. As we see Brendan Crouch up to that 4th spot. We have one slowing on the top side, that's the 2B of Brett Becker, so having some problems, the 2B. He didn't go on the start. And he's out of his car. Not sure if maybe got some fluid on him but I don't see any smoke or anything coming from the 2B. The 3-car Raven Culp rounding out the top 5. Here we go, green flag. Stubblefield taking a peek to the inside. Nothing doing, falls back to third. Brendan Crouch trying to make a move on that third spot as they go into turn number 3. Out in front, the 45, Martin Edwards continues to lead. J.T. Kelly running in second. Colby Stubblefield in third. Brendan Crouch in that number 1 in fourth, and Raven Culp rounding out the top 5. So they run the same exact way that they were running before the caution came out. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 45 of Martin Edwards. Of course, also VA to Robert Vetter off the track, coming around for the checkered flag. Your winner, the 45 car of Martin Edwards. Second spot going to the 33K of JT Kelly. Third, the number 2 of Colby Stubblefield. Fourth, the number 1 of Brenham Couch. And rounding out the top 5, it's the 3 of a Raven Culp. That's the way they finish up. Give him a hand, race fans. Here he is, the number 45 of Martin Edwards, your winner. Heat race number 3.
Jesse Lindbergh at 7L. This is his first trip to Devil's Bowl Speedway. And they didn't like that one. It's a yellow. They'll be going yellow here shortly. Yellow light comes on. False start. They're not supposed to start till they get to that last big tire there at the end of the wall where the light is standing. Of course, you can't see the light because it's not facing this way, but there is a light there. Red, yellow, green. Good stuff. Here we go. Are we looking? Are we going? Well, it looked like, well, okay. I guess that's a go. Out front right now, it's the 2X of Tucker Dowdy. 49 of Fifield, the 15 of Kaluka, the M1 of Courtney, the 7 of Lindbergh. Looks like Nestrick and whoever it was in that 11 car, Preston Peebles finally getting by Nestrick. Oh, Nestrick lifted that left rear way off the ground, but he kept it going. Yes. Coming back on the back straightaway. Yellow came out, though. Single file restart, cone on the front straightaway. No passing till you get past the cone. And don't hit the cone. We're back green. It's time to go racing again. Dowdy out front in that 2X. Fifield in the red, 49. About 10 car lengths behind. Making their way around this gray clay at Devil's Bowl Speedway here. Tucker Dowdy coming around. It's Dowdy. Fifield, Courtney, Kaluka, Lindbergh, Peebles, and Wilby with Nestrick bringing up the rear. Getting a little racy back here in the back. Remember, the top 4 positions will transfer to tomorrow night's A. That 4th position looks a little bit safe, but they are battling back here for it. Kaluka currently holding on to it. Looks like Wilby making a move. White flag coming out. Fifield right on the rear bumper of Tucker Dowdy. White flag is out. He tried one last shot there, didn't he, Pete? He was going after it. Checkered flag coming out of turn 4. Looking at the checkered flag, it's the 2X of Tucker Dowdy. Second going to the 49 of Fifield. Third to the M1 of Taylor Courtney. Fourth to the 15 of Kaluka. Fifth to the 65 of Wilby. And you had Lindbergh, Peebles, and Nestrick bringing up the rear there. Man, I'm telling you what, once we got that one going, it was okay.
Here we go. Coming off turn number 4, side by side. Green flag. Oh, watch out. Oh.
Well, we've gone red, and
We're going
that
red.
took out Russell's shoulders.
We got 3
and the
cars.
21S, the 4 car of Austin Mundy, and the 15P
Jack Potter.
of Jack Potter.
Out of Missouri. All right, race fans. All the drivers, okay, give them a hand. Taking a wild ride down the front straightaway. Champion from last year. Marcus Thomas in that 10G. He's already been to victory lane this year. Green flag. Dalton Stevens out in front with that 24J of Jeff Ryman. Right there in second spot. Kind of took a peek to the outside coming off turn number 2. Now the 99X, he's got it wound up. Takes it to the bottom of turn number 1 as he goes down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dalton Stevens out in front. Jeff Ryman, that 24J, runs in third. Marcus Thomas in the 10G runs in fourth. And the 44C, Cody Price out of Farmersville, runs in fourth. Marcus Thomas now taking a peek to the inside of the 24. Goes to the outside, makes the move. Going into turn 1. Marcus Thomas up to second. Nice move by the 10G of Marcus Thomas to get up to second spot. Baited the 24 to the inside, then moved to the outside. There's now the 44 taking a peek to the inside of the 24J. He's got him down the back straightaway as they go into turn number 3. Cody Price out of Farmersville up to third. Checking out on this one, the 99X of Dalton Stevens out of Scurry, Texas. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 5. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. The 99X of Dalton Stevens. Marcus Thomas continues to run in second. Cody Price in third. Off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, checkered flag, your winner, the 99X, the Dalton Stevens. Marcus Thomas finishes in second. Cody Price in third. And the 24J of Jeff Ryman comes home in fourth.
All right, it's a green flag. We're going racing. First heat. USRA Limited Modified class. Down the back straightaway, they're still tight. Out front, the 56 of Ashcraft, then it's Buckmeyer, then Content. Two car of Eddie Smith. Then the 5 car of Brandon Williams. Out front again. Oh, that's the 123 of Jensen, I'm sorry, in 4th place. I couldn't see the 123 on that car. I'm not sure where it's at. There's a picture on the side of it. Out front's the 56 of Ashcraft. Buckmeyer getting a little high. That's going to leave it for the young guy, Joe Content. Jensen in that 4th position. Brandon Williams holding on to 5th, trying to get up in there and do a little battle. Out front by about 10 car lengths, the 56 of Ashcraft. All right, it's Ashcraft, Buckmeyer, Content, Jensen, Williams, Haslip. Whoa, 2 back cars nearly got into each other. Eddie Smith and Haslip almost getting there. Meanwhile, Ashcraft just hangs on to that lead. They'll be looking at 2 laps to go this time. They come around to Ashcraft. Looking at the 2 more laps is all it's going to take, and they hadn't been able to catch up on to him so far. Oh, look at Jensen. moving up underneath the 17 of Content, trying to get that third position. They dive in. It's Content trying to get underneath the 69X of Buckmeyer. White flag coming out one more time. Content's got one more chance, or two more, depending on how you work through the turns. There's Jensen pounding on the back bumper of the 17 of Content. Out front, it's the 56 of Ashcraft, and you got the 69 of Buckmeyer holding on to second. Content trying to get underneath him again in that 17 car. Checkered flag coming out for the 56 of Ashcraft, second to the 69X of Kane. Buckmeyer third to the 17 of Joe Content, fourth to the 123 of Jensen, fifth to the 5 of Brandon Williams, sixth it's Haslip in the 74 and bringing up the rear of the 2 car of Eddie Smith. I'm going to turn it back over to Pete Hronis.
Here we go, side by side off turn number 4. Looks good, looks great. Chase Raymond on that outside, and that number 1, that orange and white number 1 and black, out in front as they come off turn number 2. Pepper Kuykendall in the 33 runs in second. Been being pressured to the inside. Over in turn number 3. Matt Goswick in that 67W runs in third. Taking a peek down to the inside is the 15 of Josh Graham for that third spot. As Eric Luttrell in that number 11 car rounds out the top 5. Chase Raymond out in front, that number 1. Pepper Kuykendall runs in second. Matt Goswick continues to run in third. Now race for third down the back straightaway as the 15 of Josh Graham down to the inside. Oh, watch out. They both go in hard in turn 3. Graham now takes over the third spot. Matt Goswick goes to fourth, rounding out the top 5 the 11 car of Eric Luttrell. Chase Raymond with about a half a straightaway lead on the rest of the field here in heat race number 2. Pepper Kuykendall continues to run in second. Now Josh Graham trying to get to his back bumper as Luttrell takes a peek to the inside of that 4th spot down the back straightaway. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go for Chase Raymond in that number 1. Chase Raymond started on the outside front row, has led every lap from the get-go here in heat race number 2. Off turn number 4, white flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 1 at Chase Raymond. The rest of the field takes a white flag. Saw something from the back of the 22 of Scott Prather, not sure what it was, maybe a little body penalty. But checker flag out, your winner, the number 1 of Chase Raymond. Your winner, the number 1, Chase Raymond, out of Scurry, Texas. Second spot going to 33 of Pepper Kuykendall. Third, the number 15 of Josh Graham. Fourth, the number 11 of Eric Luttrell. And rounding out the top 5s of the 36 of Kenneth Reed out of Mesquite. With the third and final heat race for your Everclear Auto Glass Limited Modifieds, here's Smokin' Joe.
And we're looking at it. It's Strap and Burrows. It's a green flag. Tommy Davis Jr. jumping hard, getting up into that second position right off the bat. Jeff McGibney in third. Out front's the 12 of Strap. Here comes Tommy Davis. Man, look at the difference in the pull on that car. Holy mackerel, it's fast. He said, let me through, let me through. It's Strap, Davis, McGibney, Blackwell, Burrows. and Harrison. Here comes the lead change. Tommy Davis Jr. moves into the lead in the 25C. Now it's Davis, Strap, McGivney, Blackwell. Blackwell driving in hard, trying to get underneath the 19 of McGivney, not able to make it out front. It's the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Second, it's the 12J of Jeff Strap. Third, it's the 19 of McGivney, trying to move underneath to take over that second place. And here comes Blackwell, trying to take third away from McGivney. Meanwhile, out front with about, a half a straightaway lead is the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Picking up where he left off last year. All right, it's Davis, Strap, McGivney, Blackwell, Burrows, and Harrison in that order. Tommy Davis Jr. is stinking up this heat race. McGivney and Blackwell getting together a little bit there. Blackwell getting sideways. He wrapped it up, got up to it, and hung on and was able to straighten it out and move on down. Didn't even lose position. He lost a few feet away from McGivney now, though. It's like 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. White flag will be coming out. Tommy Davis Jr. has now got a straightaway lead in that 25C car. White flag coming out for Tommy Davis Jr. Got that big old honeycut sand and gravel on the back of it there. Looks good. White flag out. Second Strap. McGivney still in third. Blackwell has moved back up to the rear bumper of the 19 of McGivney's. He's going to try it one more time. Checkered flag coming out for the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. We're looking at the second place. It'll be Jeff Strap in the 12J. Then it'll be the 19 of McGivney, the 6 of Burrows. I don't know what happened to Thomas, but he slowed down. Thomas Blackwell bringing up the rear again. We got about a 5-minute little break here.
Price in the 44C outside front row. The 45K of Kyler Johnson. Second row to the inside. Dalton Stevens, you saw him win in his heat race in that 99X. Starts second row outside. Here we go, green flag. 10 laps around the Devil's Bowl Speedway. Brenham Crouch leads him off turn number 4. He leads lap number 1. Cody Price running in second. Right now, the Devil's Bowl Speedway is locked down fast. Dalton Stevens in that 99X runs in third. Takes a peek to the inside of the 44C of Cody Price. Nothing doing. There's the 45K of Kyler Johnson runs in fourth. Rounding out the top 5. The 49 car adjusted 5 feet. Dalton Stevens now taking a peek to the inside of the 44C down the back straightaway. Price on the outside, Stevens on the inside. Stevens got the spot. And Fifield also overtaking the 4th spot coming off turn number 4. Fifield in that number 49 up to 4th. And the 45K of Kyler Johnson falls to 5th. Dalton Stevens now trying to reel in your leader, the number 1 of Brenham Crouch. The Devil's Bowl Speedway taking all the horsepower you can throw at it. Our pole sitter, the number 1 of Brenham Crouch. Out in front, Dalton Stevens trying to reel him in second spot. But remember, it's passing points that you got to worry about. That's what you want to stack up here. in your heat race, in your qualifier. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. White flag out, white flag out. Working off turn number 4. Brenham Crouch takes that checkered flag. Dalton Stevens finishes in second. The 44C of Cody Price winds up in third, and the 49 car of Justin Fifield finishes in fourth. That's your unofficial finishing order here in qualifier number 1.
Boy, Pete, this track is locked down right now.
It is very fast. It's just taking all the horsepower you can throw at it right now.
Yes, sir.
All the tire, all the horsepower you want to throw at it, it's taking it.
I would venture to guess that these guys are barely seeing the brake pedal, and they're seeing the floor on when they push that throttle pedal down. It's on the floor, and they're just very barely touching the brake. Looking at green this time. Your front rows, the 41M of McMacken and the 3 of Raven Culp, 2 local guys here in the Dallas area. And it's green. Wes is waving that rag again. It's time to go. Looks like Jason Martin trying to make a move inside. Out front right now is McMacken with Culp on his rear bumper, but here comes that whoa, man, is that 5X. Jason Martin, he is moving. He says, I'm coming through, move over. Culp says, not so fast, I move back underneath you. That's the crossover move right there. Meanwhile, out front, it's the black and red number 41M of Steve McMacken. Then you got Culp. Then you got Martin. Then you got the 7 car of Toby Chapman. Up, Raven Culp gets back underneath the 5X. Man, it is a battle up front. 5X up on top. Martin is trying to make a move. Martin on the outside, Culp on the inside. Culp says, I'm here. Martin says, here I am too, but Culp hangs on. Out front, it's the 41M of Steve McMacken. Second, it's the 3 car of Raven Culp. Right now in third, it's the 5X of Jason Martin. Then you got the 7C of Toby Chapman in fourth. Here comes Culp making a move under again. It's a crossover. These guys are racing hard, and this track is fast. It's a hammer-down racetrack, and they are using every bit of their horsepower. Got some Allard horsepower in that 3 car. Martin tried to make the slide job, went through, went to the high side, and a crossover again. Meanwhile, out front, it's the 41M of Steve McMacken, second. Raven Culp in the 3, Jason Martin in the 5X. In fourth, it's Toby Chapman in the 7C. Kevin Ramey in the 11M hanging on to 5th place. McMacken out in front, holding it steady. All right, 2 laps to go for the 41M of Steve McMacken. Going down the back straightaway, it's McMacken, Culp, Martin, Chapman, Ramey, Peebles. White flag is out. One more time is all McMacken has to look at that gray clay in turn 3 and 4 before he sees the checker. This qualifier winning this number 2 qualifier. Second going to the 3 of Culp. Third to Jason Martin in the 5X. Fourth to 7C of Toby Chapman. Fifth to the 11M of Kevin Ramey. And then it was Peebles, I believe. Then Potter, then Vetter.
Lights out, looking for the green flag. Creeping through turn number 4. Green flag out. Oh, watch out. Red out, red out. Brad Westman, that 9TX, taking a little soft roll over there in turn number 2. And the 10G of Marcus Thomas involved. All right. Race fans, give him a hand. The 9TX of Brad West. Everybody's okay over there. Top of turn number 2. It was a little soft roll, but hey, you don't want to roll at all. Here we go. Green flag. Richard Wilby. That 65 now out in front. The M1 of Taylor Courtney running in second. The 2X, Tucker Dowdy, runs in third. With the 5 car, Chip Graham in fourth, and Joseph Casper in the 24 rounding out the top 5. Down the front straightaway. Richard Wilby making the most of this one. Gets moved up to the pole position. Now out in front. Devil's Bowl Speedway locked down fast. Here for the qualifiers. For the Texas 305 Race Saver Sprints. Richard Wilby drifts a little bit high coming off turn number 2. Taylor Courtney, regular here at Devil's Bowl Speedway, trying to reel him in. Tucker Dowdy in that 2X runs in third, also a regular here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Chip Graham, and that number 5 rounds out the top 5. Excuse me, is in fourth. And Joseph Casper rounds out the top 5. And the 10G, Marcus Thomas, up to 6 from the back. So that wing being a little crinkled right there on the right-hand side. Not sure it's doing much to the handling of that 10G. As we start to see a little bit of black starting to show through over in turn number 3. Also over here in turn number 1. Just a faint little black. That means the track drying out just a hair as we continue to click off laps here in qualifier number 3. Richard Wilby and that number 65 continues to lead him. Taylor Courtney trying to reel him in. Tucker Dowdy in the 2X continues to run in third. Richard Wilby in that 65 out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. 2 laps to go. Problem for Matthew Holt in the 16. Off the track, white flag in the air, white flag in the air. I think he's far enough off the track. He stayed green. Here in qualifier number 3, Matthew Holt in that red and white sprint car. Almost to turn number 3. Checker flag out. Your winner, the 65 car of Richard Wilby. Second spot going to the M1 to Taylor Courtney. Third, the 2X at Tucker Dowdy. Fourth, Chip Graham in the number 5. And Marcus Thomas in that 10G rounds out your top 5 in qualifier number 3 here tonight. Opening night, Texas 305 Race Saver Sprint Nationals with a call for qualifier number 4, Smokin' Joe.
Oliver and Bates in the 4th. We're looking at a green. The flag's waving. It's time to go racing in the 4th qualifier. Oh, and here we go. Oh, that's a hard one. That one's tough. Dadgum, stop everybody. Oh, I got to get my binoculars, Pete. Very wild ride. I'm telling you what, we're seeing some of that, which that's what a heavy track does for you. It's a lot more speed and a whole lot more action. Whew. Man, I just kept watching him flip. All right.
All right, so our winner from qualifier number 3, the 65, Richard Wilby, he was, guess what? He was a little bit light at the scale. So he is disqualified. He'll have to run a B to get into the program tonight. So the 65 of Richard Wilby is DQ'd at the scale, too light.
Ouch.
Yes.
Yeah, they did flip-flop, moving back. Now Martin Edwards is starting on the outside of Casey Burkham in row 2. And it's out again. We're going to try it. And we get through that turn with Zach Blurton holding the lead. Martin Edwards driving down underneath the $29 of Blake Scott. Martin Edwards taking over that second position, but Scott don't want to give it up. Casey Burton in the 45 car right behind him, and then you got the 12T of Tyler Drucke out front as they come across the line. It's the 11 of Blurton, the 45 of Edwards, the 29 of Scott, the 45 of Burkham, the 12 of Drucke, and they're stringing out again. We got just the slightest little bit of black over there, but everybody's running in the same spot. No passing going on right now. Starting to dark up and coming out of turn 4 here on the top side. Oh, looks like Drucke got underneath Burkham there. Take over that 4th position. Another passing point towards him. Zach Blurton has pulled out to about a half a straightaway length over the 45 of Martin Edwards. Then about 10 car lengths back will be the $29 of Blake Scott. Tyler Drucke in that 12 car has moved up to that 4th position, 3rd position. No, it's 4th position. Burkham's in the 5th. Justin Bates in that 21B in 6th. Oliver in the 1-0 in 7th. And Heath Nestrick in that 4X bringing up the rear right now. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. The 11 car of Blurton looking at the white flag this time. And unless something really bad happens, he's got this one in the back. All right, taking the checkered. Coming across the line first, it's the 11 of Blurton, the 45 of Edwards, the 29 of Scott, the 12 of Drucke, the 45 of Burkham, the 21B of Bates, 1-0 of Oliver, and the 4X of Heath Nestrick. Woo! Well, that was interesting.
Of Toby Chapman and the $29 of Blake Scott on that front row. Joseph Casper in that 24, starting on the second row inside. Michael Kaluka in that number 15 outside second row. Here we go. Looking for the side-by-side start. We got it. Green flag. Oh, watch out. A little bumping coming off turn number 2. Oh! Oh! We are red, red, red.
That's better.
Two drivers getting upside down. The V8 of Robert Vetter, one of them. Wow. So the 21B of Justin Bates and the V8 of Robert Vetter
Sure is a lot of people on that race.
getting upside down. Green flag. Joseph Casper down at the bottom side of the racetrack trying to wrestle the second spot away from the $29 of Blake Scott. He's got it going into turn number 3. Now coming off turn number 4. And out in front is Toby Chapman in that 7C. Remember, just top 4 make it. Michael Kaluka right now in that 4th and final transfer spot in the number 15. Toby Chapman in the 7C continues to lead. Joseph Casper running in second. Blake Scott, that $29 in third. Michael Kaluka continues to hang on to that fourth and final transfer spot. The 11P of Preston Peebles trying to get there. Reeling them in ever so slowly. Because now we kind of see a little bit more of a black streak going through turns number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Track starting to dry out just a little bit. So far, very racy and very fast. Michael Kaluga being challenged for that fourth and final transfer spot. Peebles right there on his back bumper as they go into turn number 3. Coming off turn number 4, Kaluka still hangs on to it. As Toby Chapman in that 7C, he's kind of checked out on this one. With Joseph Casper running in second, and Blake Scott, the $29 running in third. Michael Kaluka saw he had company, kind of got on the hammer, kind of checked out from the 11P of Peoples. Now problems for the 11P. Is jumping up into that 5th spot, the number 65 of Richard Wilby. White flag out for the 7C of Toby Chapman. Joseph Casper still runs in second. The $29 of Blake Scott runs in third. And Michael Kaluka still hanging on to fourth. Checker flag, your winner, the 7C, Toby Chapman. Second spot going to the 24 of Joseph Casper. Third, the $29 of Blake Scott. And finishing in fourth, Michael Kaluka and that number 15. That's the way they finish up. Those are your top 4. They'll be moving on to the feature tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway.
Those top 4 in here, they'll at least go home with $200. Oh, and it's Burkham there. What was that? Burkham getting together with the 45K of Kyler Johnson. Oh. It's Burkham, Johnson, Zimmerman, Byram. Oh, who do we got going off the backside? Looks like the 62 of Tim Fricky out of Hastings, Nebraska. Meanwhile, out front, it's the 45B of Casey Burkham being followed closely by the 45K of Kyler Johnson. It's Burkham, Johnson, Zimmerman, Byram. Oh, man, that was close. Oh, man, we got the 12 car. Brandon Howell out of Gardendale, New Mexico, getting turned around. He needs to hit the brake. You don't want to back into that wall down there. Single file, unless some guy gets out of line or runs over the cone, it's usually a go. Oh, that's the one I couldn't tell the number on that's pulling off the racetrack right now. All right, green flag's waving. It's time to go racing. The second B qualifier. B feature. Excuse me. Oh, back on the back right away, the 7L of Lindbergh moving up into the 14 of Byram. Meanwhile, out front, it's Burkham, then Johnson. 62 off, excuse me. In third right now is the one of Zimmerman, Justin Zimmerman out of Athens, Texas. Then you got the 7L of Jesse Lindbergh out of Falls, South Dakota. Oh, boy, I didn't see what the... Had one roll over right at the back. Not roll over, but get on from a bicycle a little bit. Scared me. Burkham is just pulling out away from him. Starting to get a slick spot there in the middle of turn 1 and 2, man. It's starting to slick up. Oh, it went to 33K of JT Kelly pulling off the Speedway. Your leader by about half a straightaway is the 45B of Casey Burkham, a local racer out of Combine, Texas. And you got the 45K of Kyler Johnson, Quinter, Kansas. Justin Zimmerman, a local. Jess Lindbergh out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. White flag coming out for the 45B of Casey Burkham. Johnson in second, Zimmerman in third, Lindbergh in fourth. All right, they'll be looking at the checkered flag coming out. Burkham makes it to the A. Johnson makes it to the A. Zimmerman and Lindbergh in the 7L. Those are your top four as long as they clear the scales. Boy, that track is going away fast now, Pete. Front row, Jensen and Strap. Front row actually is Jensen and Content. Sorry about that, my mistake. We'll be looking at the green flag this time. Yep, I got it right that time. Green flag's out and they are diving for turn one. Jensen's out front right now, but Content wants on the inside. He moves to the inside. Jensen's on the outside. They're door handle to door handle if they had handles. Meanwhile, Jensen seemed to have caught something there and just pulled out. We've had about a 4 or 5 car length lead. There's a slick spot right in the middle of that. These cars are going to get in it, and there we go. Oh, Tommy Davis Jr. Oh, that's not good. All right, looks like it got the 69X of Buckmeyer, the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Man, the front end of that car don't look good. Delaware style restart, single car on front, the leader's on front, then they stack up 2 by 2 all the way to the back. Brett Jensen waiting. He's going. It's green flag. It's time to go. Wes is waving the rag. Well, these cars are chewing it up a little bit over there. Starting to get a little gray instead of all that black. See when they get back. Oh, see when they get back down here around your leader now. Jensen, second Ashcraft, Joe Content, McGibney, Kirkendall. Here now, guys, I'll tell you what, if y'all putting money on this one, y'all might watch that 25C, that green and white back there in the back, that actually started on the back. Jensen hanging on to that lead, but Ashcraft is right on his rear bumper. Then you got a little space back to the 17 of Joe Content, then a little more space to the 19 of Jeff McGibney. Chase Raymond in the 1, coming up there in 5th spot now. Eric Luttrell and Kirkendall racing for 6th. Kenneth Reed there in the 36 trying to move in on the bottom. See if he can't get a position or two. Looks like he's gained 1, may gain 2 coming off here. Down the front straightaway. All right, your leader is still the 123 of Brett Jensen. Then it's the 56 of Ashcraft. In third right now, the 17 of Joe Content. In fourth, it'll be the 19 of Jeff McGibney. In fifth, Chase Raymond. 6th, Eric Luttrell. 7th, Kenneth Reed. 8th, up to 8th, the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Oh, right rear flat on the 1 car of Chase Raymond. That moves everybody up 1. Yellow coming out, caution coming out. Oh, we've got tire or something, not sure what, in turn 4. Chase Raymond pulling in. He's mad. He's already thrown his window net down. He says, doggone it. Instructions from our flagman, Wes Goodwin. Tell him don't do nothing till you get to 4. Start at turn 4. Let's see how well they listen. That's close enough for him. He's waving that flag again. As they dive into 3, it's Content on the outside, Ashcraft on the inside of that fight for second place. Ashcraft moving up just a little bit, wants to bump the 123 in the tail just a little. Oh, little door banging going on. The car pushes up. Content moves down to the bottom, tries to get underneath him to no avail. Oh, front straightaway, bad Rick. Oh, this is really bad. Oh. 67, Matt Goswick undone. He got turned sideways, was into the wall. Chase Raymond was in the wreck. 36 was in the wreck. Oh, man, that 36 looks wadded up also. Oh. Everybody stay off the track except official personnel. Off the track except official personnel. All right, we're getting word now. Everybody is okay. The driver of the 67, which is Matt Goswick, is okay. Everybody in that pileup is okay, guys. Woo! That's a little bit scary right there. They're going to try and turn it back over, make it a little easier for him to get out of that thing, I would think. All right, they're opponent, they're going in. Green flag's flying, and Jensen's back on the gas. Big bump in the front straightaway there, getting out of it. See what we're going to do. It's Jensen Ashcraft, Content on the outside of Ashcraft. He's moving up, trying to take over that second position. Moving up on the outside. Ashcraft pushing up right into Content. Content pulls down, tries to do a crossover to no avail. Lead the first lap, it's the 123 of Brett Jensen. Then you got the 56 of Ashcraft, the 17 of Content, the 11 of Eric Luttrell, the 15 of Josh Graham, the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. And I'm thinking maybe the front end's not working quite right on that 25C. He is not moving forward anymore. He is dead and about even. Now look for a lead change, trying to be Ashcraft up on the top, trying to make that move. He's going to drive in deep on the outside. What did I tell you? Driving in hard. He's going to have to bank on that cushion there a little bit. Jensen's on the inside in that 123. It's a dang. He is. They are running hard, and they are side by side all the way around the Speedway. Ashcraft getting just a little bit of a lead. He's going to drive in deep again. There it is. If he can move that down, Jensen gets just a little bit of a push, and the 25C breaks. Tommy Davis Jr. has broke. We'll see if he gets clear enough to avoid throwing the yellow, get through the rest of this. Nope, he's coming. He knows he's not going. He knows he's pulled off. He'll be pulling in. Something not quite right after the accident. And the race up front for first place still going on between the 56 of Ashcraft and the 123 of Jensen. Right now in the lead, it's the 56 of Ashcraft. Then you got the 123 of Jensen, the 17 of Joe Content, the 11 of Eric Luttrell, the 15 of Josh Graham, the 19 of Jeff McGibney, the 5 of Brandon Williams, and Tandy Burrows bringing up the rear. Oh, nope, there's another one. I don't know who's in that 45. Brendan Harrison. This race up front is still going a little bit wild there. Jensen don't want, Ashcraft went way high that time, driving it in a little too deep, and here he is again. He's driving it in hard. I think he's trying to find a cushion, but I don't think it's there. White flag's out. It's one more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. See if he can get that $700 checkered flag. And he's pulling away from the 123 of Jensen now. Oh, Jensen's coming in hard. Checkered flag coming out. Your winner, the 56 of Ashcraft. Second going to the 123 of Jensen. Third to the 17 of Content. Fourth to Eric Luttrell in the 11 car. And fifth to the 15 of Josh Graham. Just remember, everything you hear me say up here is not official. Nothing's official till they go across the scale and they get to the pay window. That's when it becomes official.
Tucker Dowdy in the 2X. Martin Edwards in that 45. Make up your front row. Here we go. Pacing through turn 4. On the gas. Side by side down the front straightaway. Martin Edwards on the outside. Tucker Dowdy on the inside. Martin Edwards with the advantage as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Martin Edwards leading it, coming off turn number 4. Tucker Dowdy tucks into second. Third spot to 12 of Tyler Drucke. As the 99X of Dalton Stevens in that 4th spot. Rounding out the top 5 is the number 11. Caution on the Speedway. Caution on the Speedway. Steve McMacken in the number 41 goes around. Last year that car was red. This year black with the red letters on the side. Steve McMacken. All right, here we go. Green flag. Wide, racing back in the back of the field. Martin Edwards pins it down on the bottom side of the racetrack, leads him into turn number 1. Tucker Dowdy takes a peek to the outside. This Tyler Drucke in that 12T car runs in 3rd. And you can start to see that black streak get a little wider over there in turn number 3. Still pretty locked down fast over here in turn number 1. Martin Edwards leading the number 45 car, watching some racing going on throughout the whole field. Tucker Dowdy continues to run in second. Tyler Drucke in that 12T continues to run in 3rd. With the 11 car of Zach Blurt in 4th. And the 99X of Dalton Stevens right there in 5th. Dalton Stevens now dives down to the inside and picks up that 4th and final transfer spot. Stevens now sets his sights on the 12 car, the 12T of Tyler Drucke as they go down the back straightaway. Martin Edwards continues to lead. Get up there on the cushion. Starting to check out on this one. Now Martin Edwards sees some lap traffic directly in front of him. We got Michael Kaluka, the first potential lap car in that number 15. We saw Michael Kaluka with that problem before the race started. Tyler Johnson also there in the 45K. As Martin Edwards has now caught the back of the field. Tucker Dowdy continues to run in second. 3rd spot, the 12 of Tyler Drucke. 4th, the number 11 of Zach Blurt. And I'm not sure when it happened, but the 99X went back to 5th, now loses another spot. Now Martin Edwards trying to get by the 15 of Michael Kaluka as they go down the back straightaway. Martin takes a peek to the outside, clears the number 15 going down the front straightaway. 45K directly in front of the leader. As they go into turn number 1, also the 7 car. Which lane you got to pick? The 2X at Tucker Dowdy. Now closing in on the 45. Problems for the 24 of Joseph Casper. Martin Edwards goes down to the inside. Oh, they might have touched just a hair. He clears the 45K. Coming off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Martin Edwards now into turn number 3. Clears the number 7 car. The 7L. It's Tucker Dowdy right there now coming off. Gets a bite off turn number 2 right on the back bumper of the 45 of Martin Edwards. Nose to tail down the front straightaway. Martin down on the bottom. Tucker Dowdy up on top. Martin continues to lead down the back straightaway. Third spot, still the 12T of Tyler Drucke. White flag out, white flag out. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. Down the back straightaway, the 45 of Martin Edwards. Pins it down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Down to the bottom side. Here they come for the checkered flag. They're a winner. Whoa, the 2X of Tucker Dowdy. Martin Edwards finishes in second. Third spot, the 12T of Tyler Drucke.
Whoo, folks. How about a big hand for that race? Man, oh man. Well, Pete Hronis is going down, going to get the little word from the winner. All right, give a big hand to the 2X of Tucker Dowdy. Your feature winner in the first of 2 nights of the Texas 305 Race Saver Nationals. And Martin Edwards in second. He's going over to his brother-in-law, say, "Dadgummit, couldn't you let me win that stuff?"
All right, down here in Victory Lane.
All right.
Wow.
And the fourth
He made
place.
it exciting.
Fourth
The
place.
2X at Tucker Dowdy brings it home, and he leads the most important lap, the last one. Good job out there.
Yeah, man, shit, that was a dogfight there towards the end. Man, I don't know. I was telling my mother and grandmother, everything's been, this week, when you're living right things happen,
Right.
Everything was smooth all week long. Work was easy. Race cars were easy. We came out here. This shit wasn't easy, but it was all right.
Well, it was definitely a good run. Tell us about that last lap pass there coming for the win.
I was kind of hoping we'd get to lap traffic a little quicker, but, when there's this many cars here, you're not going to have any slouches in the show, regardless of what it is. I knew if I could ever get into something pretty thick, we'd be all right. Pass them there. That 45 car is plenty fast. Everyone here knows it. You're not going to run that thing down in clean air by any means. So you got to get up on the wheel and make it happen when it counts.
Well, you sure made it happen tonight. Congratulations on the win. But more importantly, the top 4 lock in tomorrow night, so you're locked into tomorrow night's feature.
Yeah, man, I've absolutely been a part of worse deals. I want to take a second and thank my mom and dad, my grandmother, all the guys at Blaine's Motor Supply. We have a great crew right now. We're busy as hell, but we still get to come have fun.
Well, congratulations. Tucker Dowdy, your winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway, night number 1 of the Texas 305 Race Saver Sprint Nationals. We're here with our second place finisher. You led them all till the very last one, but still, you're locked into the program for tomorrow night.
Yeah, but locked in isn't a win, so it is what it is, I guess.
Wes was telling us a little something about Tom Lorenz was putting up some extra money or something.
Yeah, he was going to double my winnings if I could win each night. So there went one night he didn't have to pay.
Well, we still hadn't been through the tech line, see?
Yeah, that thing's legal. I know it. We know everything that's in that thing. It's good. So we're locked in for tomorrow. We'll come back and try to be a quarter of a lap better, I guess.
Well, tell us a little bit about your race tonight out there. It seemed like when it first started, you kind of walked off from the rest of the field out there.
Yeah, as the race went on, we just got tighter and tighter, and steering wheel changed positions 4 different times, and not sure why. But car was good. We thought the track was gonna do a little something different, so we went to where we were Sunday at practice, and it seemed to work real well. And like I said, the longer the race went, the better the track actually got, and I guess the limited shooted up a lot more than I thought they were going to. So just got tight.
That's Martin Edwards, your second place finisher tonight here at the Texas 305 Race Saver Sprint Nationals.
Yep. Tyler. Yep. Oh, yeah, I talked to you. Yeah.
Tyler Drucke, our third place finisher tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Great run. Did you see those guys? When you started seeing that lap traffic coming up, were you thinking that might be an opportunity to jump?
Yeah, I was hoping so. I mean, early on, I think I was just as good as the 2 car, and then I don't know. As the race went on, we got tighter and tighter, and I couldn't attack the bottom like I wanted to, and I'd shove up over here on the exit, and just one by one, and mistake after mistake, and they kind of inched away, and I think the 45 was probably gone. But, yeah, lap traffic always helps, and that's what makes a good show out of it.
And this is your first trip to the Devil's Bowl, correct?
Yeah, we've never seen this place in person until about 11:45 today. So to park it on the front stretch is a testament to our team and Matt Zaz at home building our race cars, and all our partners, Valco Wheels, Drucke Trucking and Ranch, Zaz Farms, Jeffries Trucking, Piccadilly Rose Hill Ranches, Angels Energy Service, Johnson Farms, Agri Builders, Speedway Motors Racing Engines, J&J Auto Racing, CSI.
Wow. You got all that memorized?
Well, I joke this is a free will donation race car, so we take all the help we'll get, and we just do it to have fun. So it's nice to be up here, and we'll see if we can do a little better tomorrow.
Well, congratulations on your third place finish tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tyler Drucke, your third place finisher tonight, Texas 305 Race Saver Sprint Nationals. We're here with in the Everclear Auto Glass Limited Modifieds tonight. It was a great job out there. And tell us a little about your race. You passed on the outside for the lead. Tell us a little about what was going on out there tonight.
Kept trying to get a run on the bottom, and he just held his line. I knew if I could get a couple laps up top all the way through, I could get enough momentum built up to hopefully get a run on him. And that guy's family, so it was great racing with family door to door like that. Couldn't ask for anything better. Just fun, and once I got up top, I wasn't going to just...
You're going to give me $750 to the winner tonight.
We'll go to Applebee's and have some shots.
Stephen Ashcraft, your winner tonight in the Everclear Auto Glass Limited Modifieds here at Devil's Bowl Speedway.
All right, top 3 on the front straightaway. Don't forget to go by the scales. Top 3 on the front straightaway. Don't forget to go by the scales. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope we see you again tomorrow night. Come out and check out some more racing here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. If you're going north on Lawson towards 80, watch out for the Sunnyvale police. They shoot radar down there quite often. Otherwise, Hope we see you tomorrow night. Come out and we'll get another night of great racing here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Y'all have a good evening. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.